Hello and happy Friday, patrons! Happy August 1st! Boy, I don't know why, but August always feels like fall to me. Even though it's not, it's still summer. But I hope everybody's had a really good week and feeling ready for the weekend. I sure am. I sure am feeling ready for the weekend. Oh, it has been a really busy week over here. But really good things. Really good things. Hi, Renee. I know. I can't believe it's August either. I just can't believe it. July, I feel like I look at the calendar and I'm like, okay, the July is a really long month. And then it's gone. It's like, wait, what happened? Hi, Vicky. Welcome in. Yeah, August is pre-fall. There we go. Yeah. Pre-fall. We get the pre-fall action. Hi, Sarah. Welcome in. We have missed you too. How are your eyes feeling? Sorry, my nose. My nose is so itchy all of a sudden. I have naked nails. Please don't mind my naked nails. I had to take my polish off yesterday because it was majorly chipping. But, it was a really busy week, my husband, the professor, started working full-time. So that has been a huge adjustment. I have to say, really huge adjustment. For the whole time I've known him. And we're also celebrating our 16th anniversary today. Ah! Oh, sorry. Sarah was like telling everybody what's going on with you. Sorry, I just need to blow my nose real quick. So yeah, for the whole time I've known him, he has never had a full-time job. As in, like, that he goes to work all day, every day. You know what I mean? He obviously has a salaried position as a professor, but... Oh, thank you, Vicky. 16 years. Thank you so much. Good. Oh, yeah, your cataract surgery. You can knit. Yay! That's amazing. So are you going to have to wear readers now all the time when you knit? Or is it just kind of like a temporary thing? Because I have to wear readers. Like, my vision is so bad up close. I have to take off my regular glasses and wear readers because they can't get the progressives to be strong enough on the bottom. It would just like throw off everything. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have to have readers. I have to actually have prescription readers because both of my eyes are completely different. So that's fun. Yes, we have been married for 16 years, but together for 17. So we got engaged 5 months after we started dating. We just knew. We just knew. My nose is so itchy. So yeah, it's definitely been an adjustment because my kids are still home. Once they start school, it'll be pretty normal. So yeah, there's been a lot of like registration, school stuff getting ready for this week. Like I had to take them both to do middle school registration. I can't believe I have 2 middle schoolers now. Like, what is happening? Oh, that's good, Sarah. Yeah. Having readers is nice. I will say. Yeah, they fix the lenses for the distance. Nice. Well, I hope you are still recovering quickly. That's such good news. So anyway, yeah, getting the kids ready. They start school in like a little over a week. So a week from this coming Wednesday. And I will tell you, I'm ready to get back to a full, like, regular work week. It'll be really nice. Really, really nice. How is the weather for y'all up in North Texas and in the UK? Because it has been abnormally cool down here. I just have to say, like, the rest of the country is in this heat wave, and we're still sitting down here in the low 90s. Like, normally this time of year, we're hitting triple digits, like, heat warnings every day. Like, every day is like, warning, do not go outside during these times. So it just feels weird. Like, yesterday it was in the 70s in the morning, and I'm like, where are we? Like, this is weird. So I'm wearing my new shirt today. Have you hugged a knitter today? I'm so excited for this shirt. I'm going to wear it at DFW Fiberfest when I'm there. Oh, it's cool and horrible. It's about 20 degrees. Wow. That does seem cooler for the UK. Right? I'm so bad at converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. Oh, that's nice. Took grandson out for shopping for new clothes and sneakers. Aw, that's so fun. Yeah, I know. We need to do the school shopping this weekend. Definitely need to do the school shopping. I enjoy school shopping. We got all their school supplies at least. So that's good. I feel like middle school has such fewer school supplies than like elementary school does. Yeah, it's slightly lower than normal for this time of year. Yeah, weather seems to be all over the place right now. 89. I know, that seems really low, right? Maybe Texas is like not getting the heat waves that, and we have gotten a lot of rain too. It hasn't rained here in a while though. But you know how it goes. Yeah, let me get my list out so I remember what I was going to talk about today. So your eldest nephew starts secondary school in the autumn. Oh yeah, new uniforms. Is that like that's like high school? I think, right? 92 in East Texas right now. Yeah, it's really not that hot. Even the feels like isn't in the triple digits, which is weird. It's very strange. Very strange. Oops. I'm trying to figure out. Sometimes the YouTube, like the chat, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the YouTube chat. But yes. What else was I going to talk about? Yeah, it's like high school. Okay, like 11 to 18 years. Yeah, so it's kind of like middle school and high school together. What we call middle school and high school. Yeah. Oh my gosh, your grandson's going into 7th grade. He's right in between my kids. Yeah, because my oldest is in 8th and my youngest is in 6th. It's so weird. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they had this orientation yesterday for 6th graders, and it was students only, so we just dropped them off. Oh, have fun! And it just felt like that kind of, like, letting them go even more. I mean, I've always been one of those moms that's like, go, be you, you know, have fun. But it does feel a little strange, like letting that little string go a little longer, you know? Anyways, Anyways, hopefully we'll get to celebrate tonight. I'm not sure what we're doing. We haven't really talked about it. So it'd be nice to do like a date night or something. I feel like our kids are old enough that we could just leave them home alone. Be like, bye. See you later. Don't burn the house down. We're going to just go get dinner for a bit. They'll be like, we want to come too. Yeah, it's funny. What else was I going to talk about? Yeah, getting the kids ready. So I didn't get as much knitting done this week as I wanted to. It's just kind of what happens. You know, so I've been trying to get, I hope I'm going to get the Stardew Valley shawl done by next week. I know, Sarah, you finished your spring vibes. It is so pretty. Be sure to post it on Patreon, in the Patreon chat if you want. Or Discord, whichever one you want to do. Yay. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll be able to wear it like all year round. I wear mine all year round because, you know, it's good for layering too. Oh, thank you. I hope we get to have an anniversary dinner. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so let me show you my Wandering Forager shawl. So this is the shawl I've been working on with Fangirl Fibers. Let me get the yarn out so you can see it. So the colors I'm working with now are Spirit's Eve and Sebastian. I am obsessed with these two colors together. And I think it's because Sebastian is like, it's like a bluer gray, so that complementary colors really work well. So yeah, I'm obsessed. Here's the part with, so here's kind of the Junimo mosaic here, and then here's the two color brioche ocean waves. So yeah, here it is so far. It's getting really long. It's getting like, you know, blanket long, schlanket long. Yeah, so I am obsessed. So this is Spirit's Eve with the Elliott colorway. This one's trying to like roll in on itself. Here's the moss stitch. It's kind of hard to see. So one thing I'm thinking about doing when the shawl is all done, because I think I'm gonna have enough of the kind of speckled variegated festival colors left that I want to see what they look like next to each other. And so I'm thinking about, when I'm done, like picking up stitches on the edge here all the way around and creating like kind of a gradient garter stitch edge along the whole shawl to kind of finish it off, because it does have this nice kind of garter stitch lace in between each section, and I feel like that would really finish the shawl off. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna see, but I think there's gonna be enough yarn because I haven't weighed it yet, but I have this much of color A left, which is the Desert Festival. And like, that's a lot. So I feel like I could add like a fun border along the shawl to just really finish it and make it look really nice. So yeah, I wouldn't be super thick. It would just be, and I might do like some mitered corners, like probably have to increase at the mitered corners instead of decrease. Right? I'm like, I feel like I need to figure that out, kind of do some math on that. But yeah, so this has been really fun. I'm so excited to release this pattern, and Emily is working on, so Emily from Fangirl Fibers is working on the winter festivals. Hers is looking really good. I sent her the pattern already. But I'm hoping to do, I'm thinking about doing a testing call still next week, just to get maybe a few more people to test knit. So yeah, we'll see, because I do want some people to test it from the charts. So yeah, and I think we're gonna have combos for the spring and the summer. Hopefully, I don't know what we're gonna do totally. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I haven't really gotten any farther on the exclusive cowl pattern, but I'm hoping to finish that this month as well and release it sometime this fall. And I don't really have... The next thing I wanted to share were some of the yarn combos for the Pokémon Countdown Box. So last week and the week before, I opened up some of the yarns from the Countdown Box, and so we could see which, like, what the Pokemon was. And so I opened up the rest of them, and I kind of picked some brioche combos. So what I'm gonna do, there's 31 mini skeins that come with a box. So what I'm gonna do is, for the Brioche X expansion pack that I'm gonna make, the expansion pack, it's going to have 5 new designs, but I thought I still want to make a blanket to showcase when I release the pattern. Hopefully I'll be able to get them done, but I'm like, I feel like 15, especially if I start now, 15 hexes won't be that much, right? So I picked out some combos, and I don't know if I want to show you all of them, but I kind of rubber banded them together. So I do not remember which Pokemon they are. So what I did was I took pictures of all of the skeins of yarn next to the Pokemon card and the date, so that I could go back and have them, remember, okay, this was day whatever, Pokemon whatever, so that when I actually knit them together, I can say which combos I used. But I thought this would be really fun, kind of like purple. I love purple and green together. Okay, which is this one? Oh, this one I thought was really fun. I wish I knew the names of the Pokemons, though. And then this one kind of like oranges and blues together. Yeah, I love doing variegated brioche combos. This one I thought was really fun because there were a couple of semi-solid, like, tonal yarns. So this one is like that seafoam green and pink. I think that is going to be so fun. Okay, this one might be my favorite. I did this it's like hot red orange with the blue. This one I think is going to be so bright. Yeah. Right? Were you talking about that one, Renee? Yeah, not common to see the variegated and like 2 variegateds together. Here's a fun combo with the hot pink and the blue together. It just makes me want to cast them all on. It'll be so fun to knit them up. So what'll be fun is if there's 5 new designs, there'll be 3 in each design, like 3 hexes in each pattern. I wanted to do kind of unusual color combos, like maybe color combos that you wouldn't really think about, that you wouldn't normally put together. It's going to be a really wild blanket. I cannot wait. I'm like, this is going to be my favorite new blanket. So here's this one. Okay, this might be one of my favorites too. I love the yellow and the blue together. Oh yeah, more the color combo. Yeah. Yeah, that one I thought was interesting. Yeah, wasn't that really fun? It's like very blues and purples. This one I wasn't sure about, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work for the brioche. Sometimes you don't know until you just cast it on. Like you might put two colors next to each other and you're like, yeah, that'll be fun. But then you start brioching and it's like, maybe not. Right, yeah, the yellow-blue combo, that will be so fun. And this one was the most, I think, high contrast because it was the kind of that like subtle speckle pink with the navy. I just love that so much. Pink and navy together. It's so pretty. Okay, and this one I feel like is pretty neutral too. I think this was day one. This one was like the, oh, what was it called? Like the Mankey or something. Yeah, this one is pretty like low key. Yeah, oh, two of your favorite colors? Yeah. I was like, I want just like a whole sweater or shawl with these two colors. Like these are so pretty together. This one, okay, this one, I had two that I didn't have a rubber band for. So this was the last lonely one that I did not pair with anything. So I knew there was going to be one left. But I thought this combo could be fun maybe. It's a little bit, it might be a little muddy. There was two that I left. Yeah. So I was thinking about doing these two together. But I'm not sure about that. Like I might do, I don't know, which one do you like better? The green. I feel like the green with the gray will pop more than the gray with the purple. Or we could just do this. Then be like super wild. That could be fun. I'm going to leave that for the I don't know pile. That was the last one that I was like, And then here's another one with blues and pinks together and yellows. It was kind of similar to this one. Like really close. This is going to be such a fun blanket to make. I cannot wait. I have too many things I want to cast on. And then here's another kind of subtle one. I am obsessed with this combo. Pinks and grays. Where's Erin? She likes pinks and grays. Yeah, I love that one too. I know. And yeah, one more. I thought this one was really fun. Like this bright red, and this is kind of like an icy blue with the browns. Yeah, the blue-pink combo again. Yeah. All the blues and pinks, please. Forever. All the blues and pinks. So yeah, that was it. There's going to be 15 new hexes. Oh my gosh, look how much yarn this has. Look how much yarn that is. La, 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 la. It's going to be so good. All right, I'm going to have to make up my mind what this one is going to be. I might just go for the wild combo. I might just do that. Leave the poor gray one to be on its own. All right, so what I have to do first is actually figure out the patterns that I'm going to do. I can put these away later. For the hexes. Yay, thanks so much, Renee. Yeah, thank you, Sarah. Yeah, it's going to be really fun. I can't wait. I got to do the colors. Yeah, go wild. Exactly. That's what's fun about brioche is you can do really unexpected color combos together. And sometimes it works. And especially if it's going to be a blanket with all these colors, I kind of want it to look like, you know, like an heirloom, one of those blankets that gets passed down through the generations. And you're just like, who made this? Where did this come from? I I think my dog is scratching himself. I'm like, I hear this banging upstairs, and I'm like, what is that? His allergies are so bad right now. I don't know if you can hear that. It's like, do, 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 do. Yeah, so that's the yarn that I'm really excited about. There, I just want to cast on all the things. I'm almost done with my Stardew Valley shawl. And then my next collaboration is hopefully with Ross from Twisted Ambitions Yarn. They're based up in Oklahoma, but they will be vending at DFW Fiberfest this year. He just told me. Yeah, your great 3 times removed grandpa. You have a blanket from your great grandpa? Really? That's amazing. I think I have a sheet that my great grandma, it might be my great grandma, crocheted a little like lace border. I know you did get to meet Ross. You got to meet him at McKinney Knittery, Sarah. I saw that picture with you. Yeah, he is so much fun. I am obsessed with his yarn. I've been wanting to collaborate with Ross forever, since he first started dyeing. And so yeah, hopefully we're gonna do this collab together. Oh, for the future Hex blanket. Yeah. So like my 3 times removed grandchildren will be like, who made this? What is this? Oh, yeah. Yes. So yeah, hopefully we're going to do something together. I just picked out some color combos. Sorry, my nose is itchy again. From his website last night, and I emailed him. So hopefully, yeah, exactly. Hopefully we'll do something. And if not, that's fine. I know he said he's really, really busy. He's vending at Flock in a couple weeks. So if you're going to Flock Fiberfest, is that what it's called? Flock Fiberfest? Or is it just Flock? Oh yeah, made by a man for the unexpectedness of it. Yeah. My brother-in-law, Brian's brother, actually crochets, which I think is really cool. I'm not sure if he crochets anymore. He's very busy. But I always thought that was cool. I think we actually have a blanket that he made. So my kids can be like, my great uncle made this. You know, they're like, wait, who? Do we even have a picture of him in the house? Yes. So Flock is happening, I think, in a couple of weeks. I don't think it's this weekend, but I think it's next weekend in Seattle. So if you're going to that, please have fun. I'm not going. Unfortunately, they do not. I think they only offer teachers like a $500 travel stipend, which is really generous if you're local. But like for me, that doesn't even cover my plane, my flight to Seattle, let alone like 3 or 4 nights at a nice hotel and food and getting to and fro, you know, like getting from the hotel to the place. So yeah, I just don't understand. Like, I think a lot of fiber festivals do pay for travel and are really good about it, but some just don't. And I think they're gonna hopefully learn that, you know, if you treat your teachers really well and pay for all the stuff, you'll get some really good teachers. When I taught there last year, and I don't want to say anything negative about them, but, you know, because I get it, they're still new. They're like still a newer festival. And Jess, who runs it, is actually a yarn shop owner. So I can imagine that there's a lot of expenses to think about. But, you know, when I went there last year, didn't even pay for travel. I had to just hope that my teaching fee would cover it, and it definitely did not. So I just thought of it as like, what's the word? Like a networking trip. So I did pay a lot out of pocket, which was not something I want to do anymore. Just saying. But fiber festivals like DFW Fiber Fest, they treat their teachers like royalty. I would just have to say, I think they're really good to the vendors as well. They pay for all travel. I think they pay up to a certain amount for a plane ticket. They might work something out. I think there's a few people coming from overseas, like my friend Andre Knits. He'll be teaching, and he lives in Portugal. So, I mean, that's probably not a very cheap ticket, you know, like a flight from Corpus Christi to Dallas is like, you know, it's not that much. So I didn't have to worry about that too much. But anyway, these are just things that, you know, designers, we don't talk about too much as teachers. Like, I don't really want to teach at Vogue anymore because it's like twisting their arm to pay, like, for me. Like, they wanted me to leave on a day that I taught. And I'm like, from New York to Texas, like, that's a full day of travel. Yes, exactly, Renee. DFW Fiberfest does their best to make it profitable. And I think it helps that they're a nonprofit. So I think places like Flock and Sacred Sheep and some other Fiberfest, like probably Vogue for sure, are for profit, right? So they're trying to make money on this thing, and DFW Fiberfest isn't. They want the vendors to have a good time. They want the teachers to have a good time. They want students and attendees. You know, like, what is it? $5 to get into the marketplace, and then parking is free. You know what I mean? Like, that's just amazing. You don't see a lot of Fiberfests doing that. Like, I think Sacred Sheep was charging like $55 to get in the door to shop. Like, to go to the marketplace, the ticket was $55. And just like the one, what's the one in New York that's like around the same time as Vogue? Oh, no. Around the same time as Rhinebeck. It was the same thing. Like, you have to get a ticket, and it's like $60 to go shop. Right, exactly. They need to, respect the vendors, and teachers also need to make bank. Yeah. Oh, so if you're taking a class, then you get into the marketplace for free. That's nice. So, like, if you're not taking a class and you want to shop, it's $5. Yeah. And as a teacher, I get into the marketplace for free too. So as a teacher, you just get to go in. One year they actually had like pre-show shopping for the teachers, but like none of the vendors knew about it. And so they had all left. And so we're walking around the marketplace like, where is everybody? But that was really nice. It was kind of like, even if we didn't get to buy anything, we could still look around and see, oh, like who's here, what they're selling and stuff. Yeah, I always feel like it's really reasonable too. Yeah, DFW Fiberfest knows how to do it. But yeah, not to say anything against these other fiber festivals. Like, they're just trying to make it, and they're trying to make it work for them, and that's fine. Just pay your teachers. Anyways, thanks for letting me rant. Sometimes I just have to go on a little bit of a rant because I feel like this stuff isn't really talked about in the industry. I talk about it a little bit with some of my other designer friends who are also teachers, and like yarn dyer friends who are also teachers, because I think it's important to talk about and to, you know, give people a heads up, like, hey, this was my experience here, you know, and not necessarily like as gossip, but more as like heads up kind of a thing. Like the whole thing that happened with Stitches, that's probably because they were a for-profit organization and they were greedy. Right? Oh, yes, Renee. Your guild is very reasonable. I keep meaning to join. I keep forgetting. I need to join your guild. Maybe I'll go do that after this live. I'll just go join it so I can go and be part of the meetings. Yes, the Dallas Hand Knitters Guild is very reasonable, and you do not have to be a Dallas resident to be a member. I think it's what, like $30 a year or something? And you get so much for it. $35 a year? I don't remember. Yes. I want to cast on all of the things. So who is excited to see Wednesday season 2? I'm so excited. It comes out on Wednesday, which of course it is. I was like, okay, if this doesn't come out on a Wednesday, I'm going to be really mad. But all I want to do is knit I don't know if you watched season 1. Oh, $30. Yeah. Thank you for confirming that, Renee. I don't know if you have watched season 1 of Wednesday, but her roommate, Enid, has the most amazing knitwear in the show. And there's one particular sweater that she wears that I really want to make for myself. Even if I don't actually publish the pattern, I just want to make it. So I'm like trying to stash dive to find yarn. I'm chatting with Emily from Fangirl Fibers. Like, could you do this in boucle? I'm looking at knit picks, like try to pick colors. It was like this beautiful like orange and pink sweater, which orange and pink are my favorite things. Oh, mid-August. Oh, good to know. Is that kind of like the beginning of the year or something? Thanks for the heads up. I'm going to make a note. Okay. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked with my Wednesday. I just want to cast on all of the things. It's like I took a lot of nice time off this summer, and I'm just ready to work, and I want to knit all the time. And my thumb is still kind of hurting a little bit, so I can't knit all the time. I have to like take a little break every once in a while. Oh, got it. Okay, the guild year starts on the 1st September of the year. 1st of September. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. So last thing I want to say about knitting-ish is that the Samara kits with Miss Babs, the Samara shawl kits, are only going to be on sale through August 6th. So if you've been thinking about wanting to grab one, you're like, I don't know, maybe, you have until August 6th, and then they're going to close up the clubs, and then I think everything will ship on August 20th. So yeah, otherwise the pattern will be available in November. So, and it will most likely be the free pattern for that month for 2-color brioche patrons and above. So yeah, if you're just like, I have like 18 things on my needles and I don't need another kit. Oh yeah, Sarah, yours is ordered. Yay! Or if you're like, I don't need any more yarn, I get it. I totally get it. So you can just, if you just want to wait till the pattern is out, that's totally fine too. So, yeah, I'm so excited to have my Have You Hugged a Knitter today. I am working on one that says, Have You Hugged a Crocheter today? And so hopefully that'll be up in my shop. I think, I know they just had a flash sale. If you missed the flash sale in my Threadless shop and you're like, oh, I really want to get that tee, I think here in a week or two, there's going to be another sale where tees are going to be like $13 and they might have a lot of other things on sale. So if you want to wait till then, I'm going to upload the new crochet. Have You Hugged a Crocheter today? It's going to have a different font, but it'll be like a really similar layout to this. Is there going to be a test or a knit along for Samara? What was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. Let me know, because I forgot. Maybe for the Wandering Forager shawl? Is that what you're talking about? I think, oh, for Samara. There is not a test because I had it test knit already from the folks at Miss Babs. So they test knit the pattern. So what will happen is when the kits ship, you'll get your download code for Ravelry. So the pattern's already there on Ravelry. It's just hidden. So then you can go download it and it's all ready to go. So yeah, I think there might be a knit along. I know a few have wanted to do a knit along, so we can host one in my Ravelry group if you want, or we can do it in Discord if we want it to be like an exclusive Patreon thing. And sometimes Miss Babs has a knit along for whatever Inspired Adventures pattern was up. So if you go check out, I think they have a different Ravelry group for the Inspired Adventures Club, or it's in the Miss Babs Ravelry group. I can't remember. I will look for the group and I'll post it in the Discord. So yeah, we can even start a knit along like later in August. Obviously when you have your kits. Yeah, Sarah, tell us which color combo you got. Yay. So yeah, the last thing I wanted to chat about is the nail polish, because you know I'm so obsessed with nail polish. So I just was sent my first PR nail polish. So I was basically gifted this nail polish by this brand Starly. That's how you say their name. And so I am an official swatcher for Starly. They were just like, tell us what colors you like. And I kind of wish I had waited, because I just found out that they make these gorgeous magnetic polishes that I'm like, okay, maybe those can be the next ones you send me, because they're amazing. So I did put the link to their website if you want to check them out. And I do have a nail Instagram account, and I also just started my first YouTube channel for my nails, because I don't have enough YouTube channels. Yeah, I think Sarah got the same one here. The Wildcraft and Foraging colors. The green one. So yeah, I'm so excited. This one is like a holographic glitter, dark purple. You can kind of see, this is called Star-Crossed. Yeah, the foraging one. And then I got this color called Tempest, and it's like a dark teal gray. Thank you, Sarah. And this one I think I'm the most excited about. This is called Helium. Look at that. It's like a pink jelly. Look at that. Isn't their logo so cute? So they're kind of, I think they're kind of what's called a boutique brand, because I think they're bigger than an indie brand, but like not as big as like, you know, Sally or Orly or OPI or something. And then the last one I got was this holographic like diamond glitter called Ultima. Yeah, I do not know which one to wear. Should I do a Skittle? Should I just do all four? So yeah, basically what they want is just, you know, post videos, post photos, post like swatch, just so people can see what it looks like on the nail. So I'm really excited. It's kind of fun. I never expected this to happen. Like I just started my Instagram account just for fun. Like, and there is such a big nail community on Instagram. It's just kind of amazing. So yeah, it's really fun. So thanks for letting me talk about it. I thought that these two looked a lot alike. I have this polish from Holo Taco that looks kind of similar. It's got like a pink shimmer to it though. You like the Skittle idea? Yeah, I think that would be fun, right? Because they do all look really good together. I think I might have to do the Skittle. And then I'll still do like each one by itself. So yeah, any fun plans for the weekend? I think I already told y'all we're doing maybe, hopefully, an anniversary meal. If we don't do it tonight, we'll do it another night. We don't really do like super special things for our anniversary. I think that's just probably what, you know, having kids. It's just kind of like, happy anniversary, love you, okay, bye. You know, like we don't get each other anything. Sometimes we'll be like, here, I got you this little thing, but it's like, it's never expected or anything. So yeah. And then, yeah, lots of school shopping, knitting and eating out. Woohoo! That sounds so nice. You must be so excited to knit again. What are you working on now that your Spring Vibes is done? Are you still working on that one sweater? Right? You're working on that cabled sweater by like Woolen Pine, I think. Here comes Petey. Hi, Petey. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? He can't really come here yet. I don't know if you can see him. You see him? There's Petey. Oh, that's a good idea, Renee. So do the Skittle and then ask my followers to vote on which one to do first. That's a good idea. Love it. I might have to do it after this live is over. Be like, I just want to paint my nails. Yes. That's a really good idea. Thanks, Renee. Yeah, which one should I do full mani of first? Oh yeah, you're still knitting the Stromboli sweater by Caitlin Hunter. Is that one like a long sleeve one? That's so pretty. I love that cobalt blue. Yeah, have a poll. That's a great idea. And then people can vote. Really good idea. Get people engaged. Well, that sounds super nice. Well, I hope y'all have a really good weekend. Thanks so much for joining me today, Renee, Vicky, and Sarah. It was so fun chatting with all of you. Oh, it's short sleeve. That's nice. Oh, you finished the 3-season cardigan already. That's amazing. Oh, yeah, nice. Making some socks and a shawl test for synaptic stitches. Ooh, is it a brioche one? Yeah, but do the Skittles so they can see the colors on the nails. Because sometimes the colors in the bottle, like they don't look like what it's going to look like on the nail. It's really funny. I need to go look at Stromboli. I need to go look at that pattern. As if I have times to knit other people's patterns. I know. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be at DFW Fiberfest, and I'm going to do a meetup again. And it would be fun to do like a real dinner again too, because I feel like we did a dinner a couple of years ago, and that was really fun. Oh, good. It's a brioche shawl. Fun. Yeah, it will be definitely fun. It'd be fun to do like a dinner at DFW Fiberfest one night and a meetup. We could do both. That would be so fun. Yay! You and Charlie are going? Yay! And for the Knit Graffiti retreat, I forgot to write about that. I have tentatively scheduled the retreat for the weekend of October 24th, 2026. So, oh yeah, you're down for a dinner, Renee? That'd be so fun. I wasn't sure if Lesley would be able to come because she's so busy being on the board. Wait, didn't Charlie say she's going to be on the board? I know, that'd be so fun. Yeah, I'm so excited for the retreat. I have to nail, it kind of got away from me this week because of all the stuff I had to do with my kids. But I'm hoping next week I can get the contract signed and get everything started for the Knit Graffiti retreat. I'm so excited. Nothing like the last minute to bring up the retreat. Okay, Sarah, you'd love a dinner too? That'd be so fun. That's true. We can steal her. You're taking a night off, even if it's just a couple of hours. Yeah, we'll just go to a restaurant like in the area or something. Oh, yeah, you're going to put it on your calendar? Yeah, I'll have a formal announcement once I sign the contract and get everything nailed down. I'm going to make an announcement of when it's going to be, and then I'll get everything figured out for like the sign-ups and stuff so that people can start planning. And then obviously I'll start registration hopefully this fall. I'd like to do registration like a year in advance. Just so people have time to plan and it's not like, oh my gosh, it's in 3 months. Ah! You know? So yes, DFW Fiberfest, we're definitely going to do a meetup and, we'll do a dinner. That'll be fun. So whoever can come to the dinner, that'll be so fun. It could even be just like drinks. If people can't come and have dinner, they could just come and have a drink or a dessert or something. I don't want people to feel pressure to like, you know, go and, you know, have a meal. I'm a no pressure kind of person, okay? Well, anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. It's always fun chatting with y'all. And I'll definitely see you next week. And, oh yeah, I also wanted to talk about the craft nights and crafternoons. So we're having one craft night this month and one crafternoon. So that'll be really fun. Oh yeah, and you have a Spectre 5 kit to work on at some point. Yay! That's fun. Well, it'll be ready for you when you're ready. That's what I love about knitting. Yes! Exactly, Renee. Dinner, drinks, and hanging out. All the hanging out. Yes. Because you want to. That's awesome. It'll be so fun. I can't wait. It's going to be such a much lower key weekend for me because I'm only teaching, I think, 4 classes. Thank you so much, Sarah. Yes, I hope y'all have a really great weekend and have lots and lots of knitting and fun times and a great week next week. And yeah, I'll see you next week for another episode of Graffiti Doodles. Just want to make sure nobody else wants to say anything. I'm just sitting here. Yeah. Well, yeah, so thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for your support. If you're watching this later, thank you so much. And I'll see you next week. Love you all so much. Bye.